The NFC West, Kyler, Stafford, Purdy, and Sam Darnold, who did win 14 games while throwing for 4,300 yards last year. No big deal. Last 5 years, Seahawks, Rams, back-to-back 49ers, then the Rams again. Now, interesting note, the NFC West is the only division with no worst-to-first teams. But maybe Brock Purdy changes that. Brou, do you want to start us off in the NFC West?
I think this is going to be a very competitive division. All right, very competitive. So I think this team has been moving in the right direction. But like Nick said earlier, somebody's got to finish last. And I don't trust Kyler Murray. He's been up and down. And he's had great ups and great downs. I got to see him play a 17-game season and play well the entire season. So I got to see that happen before I give him the blessing. So I got them fourth. Third, similar here. Seattle, third. All right, I like them. I like McDonald, the head coach, but new quarterback obviously in Sam Darnold and Wiles. I know he's your guy, but I'm just like I have to see it without Kevin.
He's
O'Connell.
no Geno. I mean, you know that.
I don't think he's Geno. I don't think he's Geno. I got to see him do it without Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson. They got a bunch of new receivers. I know they got some decent weapons, but so I got them third. They're not making the playoffs. I'm sorry. The LA Rams. I don't trust Stafford to be healthy. Look, I don't wish injury on anybody, but I think he's going to be bothered by that back at least some of the season. And then when he plays, I don't think he's going to be as productive. Now, they got a lot around him on both sides of the ball. So maybe I'll end up being wrong on this, but I got them second and out. This was tough. I debated. I almost put them in the playoffs, but not in. And so the division winner, the San Francisco 49ers. However, I am not. I know they sent me a nice love letter, a bunch of roses.
Well, don't reveal it yet.
I'm not. What?
Go ahead. We don't.
I guess we'll save it.
Yeah.
We'll
It
save
feels like you don't have them
week.
going to the Super Bowl.
Nah, we don't know. He's a flip-flopper.
Oh, wow.
He's a flip-flopper.
Wow.
Well, new data. He's a journalist.
Right,
He's not
new
out here
data.
just
I'm objective,
Yes,
but yeah,
exactly.
I got
New
the
data
Niners.
comes in. We'll see how it
Look,
goes.
the injuries obviously receiver, but those guys will be back at some point. They got a good run game. Purdy, gonna play within the system, and I think the defense is gonna be better with Salah back, and they still got some big names on that defense, even though they have a lot of young guys.
Can I ask you Niners question? I know we're not doing records, so I'm not. But right. Do you feel like this is more of like they win the division because they're the only team that gets to 10 wins, or like they could be having an old Niners like 12-win
no,
type
I'm thinking
of season?
more 11-ish.
Okay.
Like, look, and their schedule is like they
Easiest in the league.
I think they have 3 proven quarterbacks. C.J. Stroud. That they're facing
outside of the division.
Yeah, C.J. Stroud, Baker Mayfield, and Stafford. No, period. On the schedule, those are the only 3 that are proven commodities that we know are really good. So their schedule is very weak.
Look, man, you got the Cardinals finishing 4th. I actually believe in the Cardinals. The one thing that you did say about this division is that it's going to be tight. I do believe that, and I do believe that the Cardinals actually are going to win this division.
Wow!
Get out!
Wow!
This is the first.
I am high on the Cardinals.
Hot take.
There's a feeling that I just have about this team. They went from not being able to stop a nosebleed in the running game, not getting off the field in 3rd down. In the draft, you can look and see what they did. They went defense. It was all about the defense. 6 of their 7 picks was on the defensive side. Clearly, you get Josh Sweat, Calais Campbell coming back with 1-year deal. Like, when you put an emphasis and you're Jonathan Gannon and you're a defensive-minded coach, you are going to make a point of it's not going to be my side of the ball. So Kyler does have to step up and make plays. But there's a name on here that I want everybody to pay attention to, and that's their 2nd-round draft pick, Will Johnson. University of Michigan, he was hurt. Everybody talk about Travis Hunter and how he's a top DB and all this. Will Johnson, mark my word, he is going to be one of the reasons why this defense, when they stop that run and get after the pass, Will Johnson going to be picking everything.
I like this. Wow. How about that? I like that. And listen, Greg's the only one last year who had the Niners missing the playoffs. He did nail that. I'm a little more bullish on the Cardinals than Brou, not quite as bullish as you. I have in last place the Seattle Seahawks. I think opting to go from Geno to Darnold is a mistake. I also don't like their offensive weapons or their offensive line. I like Njigba, and that's kind of where that ends. Now, listen, they should have a very good defense. And to your point, Mike McDonald, that's what he wants to, how he wants to build. And so I respect that piece of it. Mm-hmm. But I think they are the last place team in that division. In third is the Cardinals, who I kind of believe in. And I fear, however, given their schedule and their history, that they are primed to start off really strong and then fade, because that's what they've done, but that is also how their schedule is set up, where it's backloaded, you know what I mean? And so that part does worry me. Kyler doesn't get the Tua, he can't win in the cold treatment because it's not usually that cold, but it's that time of year he has fallen off as a player kind of throughout his career. So I think most people, Greg is the exception, are going to have those two teams, third and fourth. The question is who wins and who makes the playoffs. In second, I have the Niners. However, I do not think they will make the postseason. I think they'll be fine.
I'm surprised you have them second.
Yeah, well, listen, because I really believe in the coach. I think they have a fine quarterback, and I think they will be coached well on defense as well. I think the defense is too young, however. Like that, and Purdy, in the article that we talked about to start the show, said we have enough to win it all. The coach said a couple days ago, we're retooling, which, maybe it's somewhere in the middle. Yeah. I don't think they're going to be, I want to be clear. As long as Christian McCaffrey's out there for even most of the season, and George Kittle and those star players, I don't think they're going to have the same win-loss record they had last year. I just think the NFC might be top to bottom a little tougher than it has been in years past. And to no surprise, I'm going to roll with the Los Angeles Rams, much like I rolled with them last year. A team that with a healthy Matt Stafford, I consistently believe in, and I think Stafford was always fine. So that is my...
Oh, no. You know what that bell means? Time for the worst bit on sports television, where Nick pretends to have a romantic relationship.
I'm not doing anything. What do you want me to do?
A team pretends to have a romantic relationship with you. And
you didn't get mad when someone sent Brou flowers. It's the Niners.
Here we go again. To my one and only, from you know who. Wow, it's gonna be the Rams again. We've done this bit a few times. Every time I open up this envelope, I say a quiet prayer. I say, dear God, please don't have there be red lips on this.
Oh, wow. Wow.
0 for 10 for me. Okay.
What?
It doesn't need to be this. You put me in a bad spot.
What's the problem?
I have to talk to
He's
my
a little more
representative.
randy than mine.
Because I'm going to give it my all.
What's the problem?
Hey there, stranger. I haven't stopped thinking about you since our last evening together in the snow in Philadelphia.
What was that game?
Well, yes.
Yeah, that game.
I hope so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What else are we talking
I
about?
don't know. I don't know. You said it weird.
I was hoping you might stop by the amoral chamber. Oh, amortal.
I assume that's what they wrote.
Sorry. I was waiting. Jeez. I was waiting for you inside. I never saw you. Were you there for this?
No.
It is a weird
That's the thing
futuristic.
Stafford
That's
was
what
like
got him healthy.
at Rams camp, the immortal
Astrovan
chamber.
type thing
Yeah.
that's silver. I almost gave up on us, but today's big engagement reminded me you can never give up on true love. Travis and Taylor got engaged. Brou didn't know. I know what we had, and more importantly, what we will have if you come back to me. Trust your heart. No way, dude. That's too much. Trust your heart. Talk soon. Rams to the Super Bowl take. Are you willing to take the Rams to the Super Bowl?
I'm certainly not going to dismiss them the way Brou did the Niners. They're certainly high on the list. This helps. I'm not going to lie. What? What?
Unbelievable.
I'm with Wild.
It's too much. I didn't even read the real letter.
I'm not in charge of any of this. He did leave out a line, I think.
Yeah, I got
I
to see
think
that
we have
line.
to
What
I
was that
can't
line?
do it.
Can't read it on
FCC
daytime
violation.
TV.
Okay, what are we doing now?
I think we're moving on.
Oh, Greg's, yeah. Gusty got in my ear. Now Greg needs to respond to that.
I can't respond.
Sorry, Greg. It's your time to respond to this.
I guess the question
As a
is,
Super Bowl champion, this is where your life has delivered you. Respond to this.
I have no response to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have the Rams winning this division. I will like to say this about the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
I'm not saying that they're going to have
Oh.
great success this year, but I will say this. Sam Darnold is not going to be the issue. I know there's been a lot of, I don't like the getting rid of Geno Smith for Sam Darnold. Look, sometimes you got to deal with what's in front of you. Sam Darnold had a great year last year. I think he's going to continue to build on that. They're going to build around him. Like, this is who he is now. And so we're going to all have to embrace this. I understand what he had at his disposal around him in Minnesota, but he was a reason why those guys were all able to be successful. We didn't expect it from him then.
So was Brian
And I
Flores.
don't think we are expecting a lot from him this year, but I think he's going to deliver. Not enough to win that division, but he's going to be right there.
All right. Interesting.
Quickly, Greg, just before we go to break. DK Metcalf, we always talk about DK Metcalf with the Steelers. Are they going to miss DK Metcalf a ton?
Yeah, anytime you have a player that's that big of an impact in your offense, yeah, you're going to miss him a lot, but that's why you got other guys.
I just worry about Cooper
JSN.
Kupp staying healthy.
Yeah, and when you get a guy like Cooper Kupp, you are mindful of that, but if you run the risk, and if he stays healthy,
Yeah, then you got two good receivers. Yeah. Yep.
My. All right, that was something. Is Jalen Hurts being disrespected? We go through several polls. The answer is obviously yes. Next. This bit needs to go away. We gotta do something else.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.